so stop. 3, 2, 1.
Is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us?
Putting a dip in your hip, a glide in your stride. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe, with shows throughout the week. Everything you want, everything you could need. From the paranormal to the supernatural, from the spiritual to the unknown, from emotions to comedy. You can find us at Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and so much more. This is Rift Nation Network, the RNN. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
I don't know about you guys, but I don't think I'm ever going to get enough of that intro. I really don't. That's like the greatest intro. It's interactive, it's exciting. I freaking love it. Love it. So, how you doing? Thank you so much. And how you doing, Miss Cheryl? So, today we're going to start off with a little bit of history is what we're going to do. And then we'll get into some readings as always. But I wanted to share with you some of the research and culture that I've been finding out about. And of course, I have the trusty dandy cards going on here. But what we're going to be talking about tonight is Odin and Yggdrasil. And everybody right now is looking at me saying, what the heck is Yggdrasil? Okay, so now somebody says, hello, Raven. There's a link that's pinned in the Restream chat. You need to click it to approve to allow Restream for me to know who you are. So it's on the new RNN network. So everything's going to start over from scratch there. So just click that link. It's been starred, so it should be pinned. You just click on that link and you just allow Restream onto Facebook. It's a new thing that they actually have. So we're going to start off with a little bit of Vikings and how the runes came into play. Now, we're not going to talk about the meanings of the runes or the divination because that's really, really detailed, but it's very important as far as Norse mythology that because I can see hello Raven, but I can't see who it is. So you just have to go to the link and approve that because it just says Facebook user. So and that's about it. So and that's what we're gonna get into right about now. We're gonna get into this. And I found it really exciting because some of the things that I've believed. Okay. I believe, yes, I do believe in fate, but I do believe that we are the masters of our own fate. We have that ability and knowledge to be able to change our fate. Now, I looked at it. Now, according actually to Norse mythology, or according to what I call the Book of Runes, which when you are studying runes, you have to know the history, the background, where it came from, because it gives you a better understanding of how to use the runes. And of course, I will get into, I changed the background around a little bit. So that way the RNN could stand out. So thank you very much. So we're going to be talking a lot about Yggdrasil, which is Odin's quest for wisdom. Now, those of you who don't know, Odin is the king of the Norse gods. Now, I'm a Norseman. I'm also an Icelander, which is part of that. So it's going to be pretty exciting. And again, the idea of time is relevant. is what it is. Hello, Velmar. Had to hit the chat restream. I'm doing very good. I'm doing very good, everybody. So, time is actually relevant. Now, some people believe that their fate is preordained. Now, in Norse mythology, or as far as what you guys call the Vikings, which are actually the Danes, okay, the Danes is what we are. But you guys, and we're not Celtics, we're Picts. But in today's society, instead of Dane Picts, we're Viking Celtics. So, or at least I'm a mixed mutt, and that's what I am. We don't believe that there is fate, but we can change fate. We can change our path. We can change our fate. We can change our destiny to the better. You guys have that power. Now, yes. Okay, chatting you're all here up, building up the YouTube. Yep, I've got the YouTube going as well. Guys, this week I do have my YouTube and my Facebook up, but that's it. So please go over to RNN. I know most of you are actually used to chatting me up over here. So you need to go over. And if you need me to share the links, I can share the links out, or I can ask somebody else to share all the links out to the RNN pages, because we want to get the RNN going as much as possible. So I know I had a couple of straggler YouTubes that I do talk to on a weekly basis. So probably halfway through the show, if I get a chance, I can look those links up and share out the YouTube link and things for that for us. So we have YouTube, Twitch. Let's see, what else did I do? I don't know, did I do Instagram? Oh my God, TikTok, which I can't wait to see a bunch of goofy things. Yes, that's the Nutty Ape, my 1,000-pound oatmeal cream cookies. Yeah. So, and that's what it is. Your fate, okay, is not predestined according to the Norse, the Norsemen. That's what we believe. We believe we can control our fate. We can control our destiny, okay? So is what we do. And this is like mind-boggling when you think about this. Think about this for a minute. We can change our destiny. We can change our predestined history. Okay. Now, and that's what it is. Now, since the runes were actually a tool, okay, to create words, that's what we did. It was a tool to create words. Now, the agents that create reality, it was only natural that people would want to harness the wisdom and learn the ways of the runes. Now, back then, how did you do it? Because according to Norse mythology, the runes were actually written at the base of Yggdrasil. Now, Yggdrasil, as I keep saying it, everybody keeps saying, what's Yggdrasil? What's Yggdrasil? Yggdrasil is the tree of life, which is where the runes come from. So there was a quest, a major quest that went on. Now, before we get into that, we're going to get into the fact that there are actually 9 realms according to Norse mythology, okay? Now, the universe was actually made up of these 9 realms, okay? And again, they were actually all held together, and that's why this is important. All 9 realms were held together, and it still are, by Yggdrasil. Okay, so if Yggdrasil, the tree of life, Mother Earth, isn't feeding the 9 realms, the 9 realms are not connected. Okay, now the first of the 9 realms is Niflheim. Now, Niflheim is the realm of cold and mist. Okay. Muspelheim is actually the realm of fire. Now, this one is filled with like lava, flames, soot, everything else you could think of. It is totally filled up with that. All right. Now we have Asgard, which everybody has heard of Asgard. There's been a show about it. That is actually the home of the gods. Now, Asgard is. Now, Midgard is actually the land of the humans, but back then it was surrounded by a body of water, so it was impossible to cross until boats, okay, rather than rafts, came into play. And everybody knows that Vikings were very good at crafting their boats. Now, Jotunheim is the home of the giants, okay? They were actually sworn enemies of the Norse gods. That is something I didn't know. Now, Bethlehem is actually the home of Veneer. It's another branch of gods. Now, these branches of gods, they actually masters of sorcery and magic, which is pretty cool. Now, we have Elflehem, of course. Think of that. This is the lighthouse. Very close to what we consider today as guardian angels. That's what they are. Okay, now also on the list is True Left. There was Savlaham, which is the dark fields. It's actually the home of the dwarfs craftspeople. And they actually showed the Norse gods like presents and offerings and a lot of things back then. Now, the one you don't want to end up in is Helheim. You don't want to end up in this realm. Now, this is the home of the dishonored dead. Okay, the dishonored dead. That's where the Valkyries come in. They are the dishonored dead who are not allowed in Valhalla. It's actually a grim, cold realm. Now, it was believed that any person who arrived there would never experience happiness or joy again. This was also the realm ruled by Hades, or Loki's daughter, okay, who also built up an army of a dead to attack Asgard during Ragnarok, which was what they consider the end of the world. Yes, I can see you now, Lois. How are you doing? Now, Odin, the king of the gods, he's always been on a quest for knowledge. Like some of us out there are on this deep quest for knowledge that we really have to seek this knowledge. Now, you guys out there, how far would you go to seek knowledge? How far would you go to continue seeking the knowledge, seeking the right path? Okay. This is very, very important. Okay. So now Odin himself actually constantly sought knowledge and wisdom. So he decided to actually travel through the 9 realms. And this is why you needed to know what the 9 realms were. In order to get to Yggdrasil, you had to travel through the 9 realms to get to the center pretty much of the universe. Okay. Now, he spoke with many people along the way. Who do as Odin given an eye? I would do as Odin given an eye. Yes. Okay, so you know some of the history of this. This is awesome. This is awesome. Now, he was the type that constantly sought knowledge. There was nothing not too far that he would go, because then he could bring the knowledge and the wisdom to his people. And that's the way that he actually thought. Okay, so how far would you go? Now, well, some of the world were friendly to the kingdom of Asgard. Okay, there were others, like the Hinlehems and the Jotunheims, that actually were not. Okay, so Odin was sure to face his sworn enemy bent on destruction as he was going to find Yggdrasil. Okay, so why did he do it? Why risk his life for knowledge? Why risk your life for knowledge? Now, first and foremost, Odin was never satisfied with the knowledge he acquired. He always pushed himself further, wanting more knowledge, more wisdom, more of everything. His goal was actually to become the wisest sage alive. Now, a sage or a Seta is the I guess you could call them the mystical seers of the Norse mythology is what it is. But his obsession with learning was not only for the sake of gaining new knowledge and keeping it for himself. Odin had started searching for wisdom long before he knew about the runes and their power. Okay. He started out by talking to sages, seers, and wise people. Okay. Now, during one of these encounters, he learned a terrifying truth from a dead seer or satyr. Now, at the end of the world, the gods would fight one last battle against the frozen giants and Hel's army of the dead in Ragnarok. This is what he did. Well, hello, Velma. How are you doing, everybody? Hello, Chris. Welcome to the show. So we're going over a little bit of history of, Yadigal. Oh, God, I'm having a brain fart. Tree of Life, okay, is what we're talking about right now. We'll get into some readings after, but this was pretty interesting information, and it was something that I really wanted to share with you. Okay. Now, he learned that most of the gods, including himself, would die during Ragnarok. Okay. And that the world that he had helped created, that's a whole nother story. Him and his siblings created the worlds, would be destroyed. Now, after learning that it was destined to die along with his legacy, Odin decided to take matters into his own hands. Now, think about that for a minute. You have a destiny. So, what is he going to do? He's going to seek knowledge to change his destiny. Think about that. Seek knowledge, change your destiny. Okay. We are the masters of our own destiny. Okay. So, he looked for ways to change his fate. Yes, he did. Now, on his trips through the 9 realms, of course, they were dangerous to say the least, and Odin had to face trials and quests. However, the greatest sacrifice would be required of him at the journey's end. That's the greatest sacrifice. Now, as he neared the end of his journey, Odin reached the Tree of Life at the foot of Yggdrasil, which is what the Tree of Life is. The Tree of Life is in Yggdrasil. Okay. There were 3 wells. Now, he approached the first one. Okay. This is Minisber. I'll call Minners. Okay. Well, which was actually located beneath the roots of Yggdrasil. Okay. Now, according to the legend, the well's owner was considered a sage, an intelligent man, because he drank from the well every morning. The water from said well gave him infinite knowledge and wisdom. Now, Odin wanted to gain this knowledge and to get as much insight as he could to control and change his fate. Now, when Odin reached him, he requested to let Minar actually let him drink just once from the well. But instead, he told Odin that to take a drink, he would have to leave something as a tribute, a sacrifice, or an offering. Okay. So, in the most dramatic act until this point, Odin sacrificed his eye, and that's how he lost his eye, to the well to be able to drink of the water. Then he learned the secrets hidden deep within Minar's well. After sacrificing his one eye to obtain wisdom, Odin knew. Okay, he knew. Odin threw himself on his sphere in a ritual suicide of sorts. Okay, is what he did. Odin. Yeah, that's why. That's definitely why. Now, And that's what he do. Now, after sacrificing himself, then he actually hanged himself from Yggdrasil. Now, the All-Father, that's what Odin is actually called to Norse mythology. The All-Father would hang there for 9 days and 9 nights. Okay? 9 days, 9 nights, in his quest to gain wisdom and knowledge from the other worlds. Okay? Now, to gain the ability to understand the runes, Odin's desire for knowledge was so intense that he offered himself as a human sacrifice to achieve this goal. That is how serious he was about gaining this knowledge. Now, if you're actually wondering right now, why did Odin hang himself there from the tree of life? And why did he pierce his body with a spear? Wasn't losing an eye enough for the sacrifice for wisdom? Not always. It doesn't make sense until you know the rest of the story. We're going to get into a little bit of the rest of the story, and then we're going to get into some readings. Now, you see when actually Odin reached Yggdrasil, he found 3 wells where he sacrificed an eye was his first. Okay. Now, Hygdramir, known as the Roaring Kettle, was the second well. It was the home to Nigog. Now, the monster who gnawed at Yggdrasil's roots, gnawed at the Tree of Life. Lastly, the Well of Erd, also known as the Well of Destiny. Okay, that's the one that nurtured Yggdrasil, which is the Tree of Life. Now, Yggdrasil, the great world tree, has actually hollowed role in Norse mythology. It's really just hallowed. It's a sacred thing, okay? Now, Yggdrasil was not only sat on top of the well of Erd, but as mentioned before, he drew his sustenance from the well. The 9 worlds, actually, that we did mention earlier. Hello, Destiny Marie. The 9 realms that we did mention earlier held tight within the branches and the roots of the great tree, the home to wide variety array of deities and other beings in Norse tradition. In its essential to know that the word Erd translates to mean destiny. Okay. This actually heightens the importance of fate and destiny to Norse mythology. Our history and it's just very important to us. Now, it's actually the source of growing development in other worlds. And now in Norse mythology, life is nurtured and sustained by the fates, by fate. Okay. So having that ability to be able to control your fate, what do you think? Very important to the actual Norse, or to Odin at this point. Now, the Well of Destiny is actually bottomless. Okay. The well holds the cosmos, most dominant forces and creatures. Among the beings that actually live in the well are the Norns, which are the 3 women created the fates and all living creatures. Now, the Norns actually carved runes into Yggdrasil's trunk. That's where the runes come from. To bring these fates into being. Okay. Now, the symbols they cut and then carried the fortunes of living beings throughout the Tree of Life, actually affecting everything within the 9 realms. Now, Odin actually seen the Norns at work from his throne in Asgard. He was jealous. Okay, he was actually jealous of their power and their wisdom, and he swore to this day that he would learn to harness the power of the runes. Now, by the time Odin actually reached Yggdrasil, it was already determined to harness the power of the runes for himself. The only problem was that the runes didn't reveal themselves to everyone. Very important as well. Okay. Those only that were deemed worthy. And to be deemed worthy, you had to pass tests. Of course. Okay. As most quest in mythology, you can't achieve considerable knowledge or power without great sacrifice. And the runes would be no exceptions whatsoever. Now, the rune's power was mighty. It was actually believed to obtain the ability to use them that would grant the person or god infinite wisdom and skills. Meaning how? If you're granted infinite wisdom and skills, and the Norse believe that we actually are masters of our destiny and are able to control fate. Now, Odin at this point still believes that he is destined to die in the great battle at the end and to be forgotten. Okay. Now, so to prove his commitment to learning how to use the runes, Odin knew that he'd have to make extraordinary sacrifices. He did just that. He pierced his flesh with the sphere, hung himself from Yggdrasil, and focused his gaze on the dark waters below. Odin gave explicit orders to the other gods not to help him. Don't. First, he forbade them from even giving him a sip of water. Then, to prove that he was worthy of the power of the runes, Odin hung himself from the branch of Yggdrasil. He never removed his eye from the water and called to the runes to reveal themselves. For 9 days and 9 nights, he remained in that state, always calling out to the runes. Okay? Always calling out to the runes in supplication. Now, he survived barely, swaying at the brink of the veil that separates the living and the dead. He saw visions during these 9 days and nights, and this is how he received the secret wisdom. Now, it's important to note that Odin was not alone during this ordeal. During the 9 days and nights he spent hanging from Yggdrasil, some of the creatures that actually lived in the world's tree branches approached him and interacted with him. Some even offered to help, like the eagle in the tree, and the bows, the squirrels, who actually watched his suffering and wanted to do something to help. Yet Odin actually forbid them from bringing him any food or any water, not doing anything that would ensure his survival of his ordeal. Odin knew that in order to be worthy of the knowledge, he had to make this sacrifice. Okay? He had to go through the ordeal this way. Okay, now as days passed, the well of Uhtred slowly revealed its secrets to Odin. The images of the ancient god actually taught him 9 magical songs. But Odin remained in the tree knowing that there was more to see. He also learned 9 worlds of the great power, but those were not enough. So he continued to sacrifice himself. He was barely clinging to life at the end of the 9th day. Finally, his sacrifice was accepted. Just before death, the well showed him the runes. Now, the runes themselves actually accepted Odin's sacrifice and revealed themselves to him. Their shape, their meanings, their secrets. The All-Father then committed each rune its particular sound and essence to memory and ended his ordeal with a primal scream of exhilaration. Okay. Now, once Odin, of course, learned to use the runes, he became one of the universe's most potential and skilled being. He learned the chants that actually allowed him to heal the wounded and bring the dead back to life. Okay. Odin actually learned how to blind his enemy and render their weapons useless. Now, this is, again, we're going into mythology. He was able to actually gain and retain a lover and actually learned how to free himself from anything that impaled him from achieving his goals. He learned chants that could actually put out fires and banish those who practice, listen, dark magic. Banish dark magic. Now, an important detail in this story would to bring your attention is that runes were never invented. Okay? They weren't invented. They've always existed since the beginning of time. Okay? Now, in order to work with runes, you have to know the history. You have to know the background. So anybody consider it takes work to work with runes. Okay. Now we can take that this is meant according to runic magic. The power is to change our fate is initiative. It doesn't come from an external source. Instead, it's always existed. But like Odin, we need to prove our worth in order to harness the power of these particular things. Now, what do you guys mean by that? Now, what do you guys think that means right now before we get into any readings? Let's finish this up. Okay. What do you think the purpose of this means? What do you guys feel at this moment? Okay. That this is. That in order to harness the power to change our fate or destiny, we have to be worthy. But see, Odin was always not willing to say, I was stabbed in the back. Yep, she found you. He doesn't allow these things to happen. He wasn't allowed to feel negativity. He didn't allow himself. He found a solution. So rather than focusing on what was happening to him, he focused on the final outcome. Now, we all go through things in life, and some are harder than others, and some hit us hard. But maintaining that positivity to be worthy of, like, I read you guys. So in order for me to be worthy of that, I have to maintain a positive balance at all times because it's a gift. The gift comes from the tree, from the beginning of time through ancestors. And it is extremely difficult at times. So this is why you guys don't see me reading runes. Runes is more meant for divination. Okay. These are things and a little piece of some Norse mythology. I will be getting into Norse mythology, Celtic mythology. I might even throw out some meaning of the runes for you. So we're going to get a little bit of history here and we're going to get some readings done and kind of mix things up is what we're going to do. So welcome everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that show. Hello, Cheryl. How you doing? And let's see. You lost Esther. Esther's back on. So welcome, Esther Morris. Here, yep. Okay, yes, we do. We absolutely do. We need to. And again, it's really, really hard at times to be able to focus on that. Michelle says hello. We're going to get into some readings. Destiny Marie over on YouTube also says hello. How are you doing, Velma? How are you doing, Velma? Long time no see. Now, anybody that isn't presently over on Rift Nation Network, please go to Rift Nation Network. Okay, we have YouTube, we have Facebook. So whatever your thing is, that's where I guys want you to go over to. Okay, so because my YouTube will be taken directly off this account, we all need to remember our ancestors. Yes, we are built on the backs of them. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. They, in order for us, exactly my point, Renee, bingo. In order for us to do what we do, to go to a bookstore or pick up something your grandmother wrote, our ancestors made a lot of sacrifices for that knowledge, for that wisdom, for us. So we need to appreciate it. And yes, one of the hardest things in life to do is actually deal with the negativity. And I do understand that. I went through that myself today. I really did. My dog got accidentally bit by another dog. I was not a happy camper. So to maintain the positivity when doggy mommy, yep, it's a little bit hard there. Okay, YouTube link is up by Mr. Ed Odell. Gonna plop that right up here for you guys right now. Okay, so that is actually the YouTube link. I want you guys to go over. So those of you that are on my YouTube and you've been watching my YouTube for a while, please go over to this link to be able to watch the RNN. Okay, that's definitely what I want you to do. I'm actually going to pin that one is what I'm going to do, and hopefully everybody does get to see that one. So it could be it could be a real lot. So go over to the RNN because that's where it's going. I just had a couple of stragglers. So that's the link. If you can't see the link, let me know. I can copy and paste. I can copy and paste is what I can do. I think. It says show. Hold on. No. No. Not what I want. Not what I want. Not what I want. Not what I want. Anyways, okay. So I'm trying to copy and paste and I can't show it. I can't click on it. It's driving me nuts. It's driving me batty. I can't click on it. All right, let's get some readings done, guys. What do you think? What do you think? Welcome. The new show. I mean, I even got a costume in the works. I can't wait for you guys to actually see it. It's going to be great. We went from 64 to 73 subscribers. Awesome. Okay, and that's what I want. So if you are presently on my channel, okay, like Brolick, Velmar, Howie, can you send me a message on Facebook so I can share this link, or do I have it? Hold on. Before we get into some readings, I really, really want everybody over to the new YouTube account. If you're on YouTube, okay, I'm going to get the link right here. Go to the channel. All right, I'm going to copy this. And this is where I want you to go for those that actually, yep, I'm going to add everybody to the list. This is where I want you to go. This is the YouTube link. Okay, guys, I want you to go to the YouTube link off my page. I'm totally RNN, Rift Nation Network. We're all together. There is no he said, she said. There's no nothing. We're all together. So those that are on my private account right now, please come over to this link because as of next week, the link won't be up anymore. I won't be there on my private page. So I need you to come over to this YouTube one. My volume only works on you can Facebook. We still got, honey. Facebook we got. I'm talking about the YouTube. We still got you on Facebook, love. No worries. No worries. So those are over there. Come over to the Riff. And don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you always know when we're going live. And do the same thing on Facebook as well, too, which is really cool. So, yeah, I'm excited. All right, so we're going to start right off. And I know Cheryl was one of the first ones in the room. There was one person ahead of her. And I'm just going to, pretty much pull by the seat of my pants right here is what I'm going to do. And that's what I'm going to do. So I want you guys to come over. And I know there was a couple of stragglers that I needed to bring over to that page. So guys, come on over to the RNN. The link was actually shared. The link was shared. Got it, Uncle Howie. So come over to the YouTube. That's what I want you guys to do. Come over to the new YouTube. All right, Miss Cheryl, you are actually up first. So what do you guys think of the new format? A little bit of history, a little bit of thinking, a little bit of logic, a little bit of everything. So, little this, little that over on YouTube. Am I on the right place? You're on YouTube. I don't know which YouTube you're on. I shared the link to the Rift YouTube. And again, what I can do is after my live, I will do probably tomorrow, I'll do a short live on my YouTube explaining where you guys need to go. That's okay. I can explain it to you tomorrow to everybody that does watch my YouTube. I want everybody to come over to RNN. I have over 100 and some subscribers right now. So come on over, guys. This is where I'm going to be. This is like my fam. Okay. All of you are my family and I love you to death. So hold on. I know. Yeah. So if you see the RNN logo on it, that is definitely the correct one. If you don't, I can do a short video to get you guys over there. Okay. I want everybody to come over and like, subscribe. I'm going to be sharing it out everywhere. All right. Let's see. Cheryl, you are up. Yeah. It doesn't tell me which one. I got 2 YouTubes up right now because of my stragglers. All right, Cheryl, you're going to start actually receiving some messages. Now, these messages are going to be good ones for a change, okay? You have, you've had like a bit of negativity around you, but I don't know, it's really strange. It's like you had to go through certain things in order to get you to where you needed to be. And there was a really weird reason behind all of this, and I'm not exactly sure why. But I see that you this summer are really going to have a good time. You're going to have an awesome summer. It's not going to be as difficult or as stressful or everything else. It's going to be great. Hello, Cheryl. Yep. So it really is going to be fantastic and it's going to be a good time. You do have a lot of 4s around you right now. You have 45, 48, and 40. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what these numbers represent, but keep those in mind for you. It's almost like you're finding, thank you. You're refinding your group again. So it's you like did a lot of things with people and groups and you went out and you had a lot of fun, but somewhere along the line you kind of faltered a bit. Yeah, so you kind of faltered a bit at the moment. So what happened is you're going to get back together with that group. You're going to have that sense of community, that sense of wisdom, and that sense of, oh my God, it's going to be awesome. So I am really excited about this. So I'm very happy for you guys. So this is going to be a really good summer for you. Less pain. A lot of good things are actually going to be coming. A lot of good things. Okay, I'm just going to go down the list. And Renee Coate, if you'd like a reading, honey, let me know because you actually first here on the page. Anybody that is over on Raven Swan's flock, guys, we need to get over to RNN. If you're on Facebook, go to the RIFTnationnetwork, okay? I want to stick to one page. You guys can go there and find tons of awesome shows. I'll talk about it again and share up as many as possible. If you're over on YouTube, I shared the YouTube link. It should be there's 3 messages pinned on the Rift over here, so you should be able to find that as well. So, and again, if I have to do a short video over on my YouTube, I want you guys to come over. This is a nation. This is our nation, okay? So we all work together. This is what we need. This is what we need to do. And that's what it's about. And I think if more individuals learn to work together rather than against each other all the time, the world would be a hell of a lot happier place. Yeah. I'm on 2 volume, don't work. Oh my God. 2 to get the volume. So, oh my God, poor Brenda. Poor Brenda over here. We're going to read her right now. I'm going to jump her up on the list only because she's working with 2 phones just to hear. If you had YouTube on your TV, you could just plop it right on, honey. It'll come right through the TV. So, and that's what it's about. Poor thing. Poor Brenda. Oh, he's Lola. So, and yeah, my show usually runs about 90 minutes. And again, if Mr. Howie Odell has an issue with that, That's okay. I was gonna do a live today, but my dog got bit, and I really needed to be with him and take care of him. I was trying not to cry. I've never been hurt before. He was bit by another doggy, and it was very heart-wrenching. So, all right, Miss Brenda Hickerson, who's a lovely individual, always been here for everybody. We're gonna do Miss Brenda right now, and like I said, Renee Colt, if you'd like a reading, please let me know. Okay, so good. Oh, yay, Brenda! Guess what? Things are gonna start going your way, girl. Okay. The rough patches are actually over with. You have a lot of fire energy coming in towards you. You have a lot of spiritual energy coming in towards you. Please remember the number 5 and 7, not 57, but 5 and 7. Please remember these numbers. I don't know if it's 75, 57, but these two numbers are coming. You have this fire happening to you right now. You don't have to worry about denying yourself things. Things are going to start working in your favor. Okay. So I do see that there's going to be, I'm not sure if it's a relocation or a move. Yes, 5 and 7. It's going to be something really positive for you. It's more of it's a better community setting for you. I don't know. That's what somebody's telling me. Somebody's telling me it's a better community setting for you, so you're not so alone, but yet you still have your privacy. So I'm not exactly sure what that means. So I don't know if there's houses close together or what it is, but you're still going to have your freedom and be able to do your walk. So I do see that there is a relocation coming. And again, I'm not getting really, really hot weather, but I don't think you get as hot over there. We get the humidity over here. Yes. Yes. And it's really going to be so positive for you, uplifting, positive. It's going to lift your spirits. Things are going to start moving everything. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. Okay. So let me get this stupid thing off. Okay, close you. Thank you. So, yeah, you do have an awesome thing coming up to you. And I am really excited about that. Hello, Sheila. Miss Sheila, yeah. Fire and spirit. They're coming to take care of this now. They're cleaning house, is what they're doing. All right, so let's go back up. This is going to be awesome. All right, Renee Colt, who actually was in here first, we're going to read her right now. So don't worry, guys. I try to run the show about 90 minutes. So, yeah, I know. And it's just everything. The cards are actually playing perfectly for you right now, which is awesome. Okay, so and I found 2 pennies today, one on wheat penny and one on heads. This is after my poor poopy puppy got bit, struck holes on both sides. Poor thing. Stop it, Susan. Renee, it's okay for you to take a risk right now. And also, thank you. You need to stop bringing your personality more in the open, okay? So I know you're kind of in the background of things right now, but literally, they're telling you to come out, play, be yourself. Because right now, a lot of people need that laughter. Okay, they need that right now, and you, even though you hide what's happening to you, sometimes you do have that energy about you where it's just people need that. They need that laughter. They need that fun, and everybody needs something like that. So I definitely think one of the things Howie was considering, which I won't mention right now, definitely would be, oh my God, it would be amazing. So they want you. It's okay for you to take a risk right now. Okay, it really is. And this is a risk for yourself, not a risk actually for other people. Do something for yourself. And again, have fun, make people laugh. Look up 444. Okay, you have 44 and 444. Okay, yes, exactly. The Renee magic needs to come around, and also 31. 31's your risk number. The paranormal outlaws is the jumping off point. You got it, girl. You keep going. Okay, you keep going. Bring that joy, that laughter, that fun, and do what you got to do. Be here when you can. Share that love with the world. No, she's not getting filtered. I do see her right here. I see her now. I'm just behind because I had to go over Odin's runes. I had to share that knowledge of why it's so important for us to be the best that we can. All right. So don't forget, anybody that is over on my YouTube, it will not be up next week. Okay. will not be up next week. So if you're over on my YouTube, please go over to the link that I did share at the bottom. And that is the Rift Nation Network link, because that's where I'm going to be. All right, let's see. Who do we got here? All right, we have. All right, so we have Michelle. Actually, I'm going to read you because you're right here and I can see a name. And somebody said, read Michelle. Stop and read Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Woo! Girl, speaking of Yggdrasil, okay? Speaking of Yggdrasil, you actually got the Tree of Life in a reading. Strength. Literally. Girl, check that out. Strength. As soon as I get that. I mean, yes, you got a lot of strength coming to you right now. There's a lot of positive things coming to you. I also see. Thank you. There's a gentleman around you, numbers 49. I don't know why. The gentleman is related to 49. Your strength is related to threes. So it's 333 and 333. But this gentleman is somebody that sticks by their word. They're like what you would consider an oath bound warrior. Okay? They're oath bound. They're sworn to their oath, is what they are. They are very I said I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. They say that I'm going to do it. They lose the wallet. They find another way to do it. This individual who I'm not sure is around you yet, or somebody that's coming towards you, this is somebody that sticks by their words, and it's kind of throwing you for a little bit of a loop, because you're it's like, really, really. So you're getting a little shocked, but trust me, I went through that. Okay, the reallys. Oh my God, really? So I went through that with my man. It's an awesome, and yes, this is somebody that really does have your best interest at heart. Okay, almost like putting you first. We're getting a lot of good things happening tonight, but the energy tonight for me is on a high, so that's a good thing. Also, look up twos, 222. I know 222 means something. It's telling you to let go. Okay, yep, let go of anything that is not for your highest and best good. And that means anything. I don't care if it's clothing. I don't care if it's an individual who has brought you down negativity. I don't care who it is. You need to let go. Okay? Let go of anything that does not bring you joy and happiness. Anything you feel that's holding you back, I want you to let it go. This is what the universe is telling you right now. Okay? So keep those numbers in mind right now. This gentleman's around a 49. I'm not really sure. What are you doing? You will be okay one day. No, I will never be okay. Never. No, no. Being okay is boring. Actually boring. All right, see what we got on here. I'm going to try to go back up to the list here. I know I still have Esther, but let's see who came in when. Let's see who came in when. Velmar over on YouTube. Hopefully you're on the right YouTube page. So Mr. Velmar and then Miss Lois Clark. So Mr. Velmar, if you are still here, please check in. You're welcome, honey. Miss Velmar and Miss Lois Clark. And again, if you guys can't get to YouTube, that's fine. We have Facebook. No, Rift Nation Network. Rift Nation Network. Hey, Velma! Don't forget to go to the new YouTube page, because that's where you're going to find me. The link's up for the new YouTube page. Please click on that, like and subscribe, and that's where you find me. This will be the last time you guys find me here. I'll do a detailed something tomorrow. Today I was just busy spoiling my dog because he got bit. All right, let's see what we've got going on. Oh, Velma, you got a lot of fire energy right now. Okay, thank you. All right. Your energy as far as fire, the way you're working right now, I'm not sure. I'm gonna get, I wish Joni was here. I'm not sure if you are you have a Virgo rising sign, or you're actually a Virgo, but you have like a very strong sense of fire energy around you right now. It's amazing. And it's really crackling, but it's not crackling up and over. It's getting that spark to get going. So the momentum of things that you've been working on is something that's going to go boom, 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 boom. So it's really going to start getting you going. So, and there's like differences, but for some reason, these differences actually match. It's like the yin and yang symbol. You know how you have the yin and yang symbol actually fit together, because there's good and bad in everything. Okay, and that's why this particular thing is going to fit perfectly. So if it's in relation to a new business partnership, you guys work differently, it'd fit. If it has to do with an actual relationship, you guys have your strong suits and they're different, you guys will fit. So these are the things that you're working. It's not what you have together, it's what you guys can actually do together that actually make things amazing right now. Okay, also they want you to take the time to see the beauty in life of what you have. It's almost like gratitude, having that positivity for yourself. I mean, literally, like, I'm so thankful I woke up, or whatever it is. Okay, I'm getting old, I have wrinkles, I don't care. I look in the mirror and, oh my God, I'm thankful for another day. Who can I drive nuts today? And that's what it's about. Let's have a little laughter. Let's do these things. And it's going to be an actual tarring time. Okay is boring. Yes, I know. Okay is so boring. I'll tell you. Who wants to? I do. No. Wait till you guys see the outfit I'm putting together. Okay. Once it's all together and I get my green screen back up, you're going to see it. It's going to be fun. And that's what it's about. The Valkyrie is coming out in me. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So now over on Facebook, we have, let's see, where are you? Trying to look up another name here. Jumping over to Facebook. Looking. Really need to drink a water. Need to drink a water. I'm not drinking water. I'm drinking coffee. I like my coffee. So we're going over to, let's see. I know her name is here somewhere. So just keep commenting. It really helps me keep track of what's happening right here. Miss Lois Clark. Over on Facebook, if you are here, Miss Lois Clark, please come on down. And then after that, over on YouTube is Chris St. Hilary. So those are the two that are next, and then I will go back up and see who's here. Esther, I don't know if I read you. That's Kendra Menard. Hello. You're welcome. All right, those are the next two names that I've actually called. So if you are here, please come on down. You are the next contestant on. I have no idea what's coming out of my mouth. I won't forget Esther. Thank you. I never forget Esther. I won't forget you. I'm going down the list now. No worries. I try to take 90 minutes for a show. I really wanted to add some of the history because it's something that's very important to me. Next two names on the list, if I called you, please come on down. If not, I'm going to read names off. I read them off, try to read them off on the order I see them. Okay, Lewis Clark. Chris St. Hilary over on YouTube. Let's see. Destiny Marie over on YouTube. Esther Morris. And then Barolik. Okay, and then after that would be Debbie Alexandria. And let's see, and that's what I have for names right now. After that would be Sheila. Okay, Esther's here. She gets voiced. Esther answer voice. You got voiced. Yes. There we go. All right, so I'm going to do Miss Esther Howie. If you want one, please let me know. Guys, don't forget to follow the links. I'll do a description tomorrow. I was going to do it today, but I had to take the dog to the vet, and I got to take him back again on Thursday. So the skin was broken on both sides. He's still gimping around. My poor little baby. My poor baby. All right, Miss Esther, what do we got? Finally, Esther, you're not so fragmented. Oh my God. You are literally, you were all over the place for such a long time that you've actually managed to pull yourself together. Your fire energy is a little bit off. Okay, no problem, Destiny. I'll read you right after Esther. So your fire energy is a little bit on the low side. Okay. And that has to do with your moon energy. It's like you need to get out there and you need to have that time that you have out with the moons, that silence, that Haley Lima, how you doing? So you need to have that little piece of yourself. Okay. So the moon is, as cycles are very important to you, and it helps keep you in a line is what it is. Okay. So you've managed to pull yourself back. Your fire energy is burning a little bit low, but that's to be expected right now. Look for the number 31. 31 is very important. Give yourself a little bit of time. When you feel the moon energy rising, then take a risk. Don't know why it has to be done like that. I'm only telling you what they told me. Just another day in paradise. How are you? I'm good. All right, who do we got next? Miss Destiny is what we have, which ironically enough is my daughter's name. Could everyone please hit the like button? Like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications. So as soon as we're live, right on YouTube, okay? 31, we'll check it out. You're welcome, honey. Okay, Miss Destiny Marie over on YouTube, come on down. Come on down. I seen you 2 seconds ago. I know you're here. So, and I know we're on a delay. Need a coffee? Yes, I do. Could you pour me some more? I just want a little more coffee in my cup. No? Okay, damn. Yeah, you ready? All right, here we go again. All right, you have a lot of yin and yang and spiritual energy around you. 36 and 7. I have no idea what they mean. I don't ask. They give me random numbers. 36 and 7. Okay, so right now your yin and yang energy is extremely balanced, which is awesome, and I really do like that. Okay, you have a lot of spiritual energy around you right now, Destiny. So you are starting to get that. You're starting to get that balance within you, where the information is coming in. You're getting that. I don't know. Some people call it intuition or instincts, and you're developing that right now. And you have all these wonderful things that will be coming towards you, and they're telling you that it's okay to take a risk. So, example, you've always wanted to open your own business and try something. Definitely try it on the side. It's a risk, but you know what? It's okay to take a risk. It's okay to learn. Sometimes we just have to do things in order to learn. So they want you to continue to move forward, especially now, because this is your higher energy level, which is right now. Awesome energy level right now, which is awesome. I forgot the names I called. So let's see. Chris St. Hillary, did I read you, honey? I don't remember. Could you please let me know? And I know there was a couple other names on here. I know Burlick was on here as well. I know Haley Lima just showed up. Anybody that just came in, please go over to the pinned link you will see. There's a pinned link for YouTube. If you go on YouTube, go over to the new YouTube page. You will find the link that I will be on. This is the last time I will be on my YouTube page during an RNN show, because we are one nation under the rift. Yeah, that's it. All right. So I know there was another name besides Haley, and I just seen it. I read Michelle. I read Velma. I just seen the name. Check in, guys. I know Sheila's here too. Kendra. Sheila. Okay. All right. Brolick is here. So we're going to read Brolick. So those that are still here that have not had a reading, please let me know. Let me know. There you are. All right, going to read Brolick, and then we're going to go right to Chris St. Hillary. Thank you. Sometimes it's hard for me to scroll back and see the comments, so literally, let me know you're here. All right, there we go. Okay, so Brolick, right now your spiritual energy is a little bit off, so they're suggesting that you take some time to actually meditate is what they want you to do. Take that time, take back and meditate, because it's going to show you the direction that you need to take in order to have the energy. So if you're not doing that, okay, there's a place you like to go when you think. They're telling you to go there and take that step back with yourself, whether you're listening to the waves or you listen to soft music or you're just listening to nature, okay? This is something that you need to do. You need to take that step back in order to get to the direction that you need to get to. 3121. a bit of a complication coming, but I really don't think it's anything to worry about. There's really only one direction that you could take right now. So that'll be actually, that'll be pretty cool if you can understand that. Florida, it sounds like, yeah. Awesome. Yeah, this is much easier for me, guys. I can see your names again. So that's awesome. Sometimes I jump by people without even realizing I do it. Okay, we're going to do Sheila and then Kendra Menard. Yes. Hey, Natasha. I like this hand pink waving. God. All right, so I'm going to do Miss Sheila. Miss Sheila. Miss Sheila, we got you. Okay, I'm pinning that right there, so don't move. Whew. All right. Sheila, why are you feeling trapped, honey? Every time I read you, I keep telling you to take a vacation. And that's because you're always so busy. You're always there for your kids, your grandkids. You're always there. And I think that's good. And you're there for a lot of people, even your friends. But sometimes you need somebody to be there for you as well. And I think that's what the message is that hasn't actually been coming through. And why sometimes you get that feeling of feeling like trapped in, like, okay. That's what I think that is about at the moment. So what they want you to do is to take you time. All right. You need to take you time at least once a week, if not twice a week, would be better for you to take Sheila time because you're there for quite a few people and you need to actually start doing something for yourself. I don't care if it's a new craft, a new hobby, whatever it is that you enjoy doing, you need to find a way to do it at least once or twice a week because you are there for so many people that you need to do something for yourself. You want to learn how to do pottery, take a class. You want to learn how to do something, take that. Okay, you want to go bowling and throw balls down the alley, do that. It doesn't matter. You want to go see a movie, treat yourself. Okay, you need to find a way to go do something for yourself at least once to twice a week is what they're actually recommending for you. The number for you is actually 34 and 14. Jet Noah, 34 and 14. Okay, Miss Kendra Maynard. Menard. Okay, Miss Kendra. Hello. Miss Kendra, you are next. Okay, and Chris, I did read you. Poor thing. Chris, see, Hillary, I'm not sure if I read you. We're going to read Kendra right now. Okay. Poor thing. So, all right. So, Miss Kendra. Okay, here we go. Nice. All right. Kendra, they're saying everything that you're doing, you do have a lot of confidence in yourself. So stop doubting yourself. The confidence is just right there. Don't, thank you. Don't follow the crowd. They want you to be that individual. They want you to be who you are. Okay. So take that uniqueness that is you and bring that out. Okay. Bring that out. Bring all of it out. Bring who you are as an individual. And people are just going to kind of fall in line. So if it's something that you're doing as far as you're coming out and say you're doing a video cast, okay, just be you. Okay. And that's what it is. Just be you. Things are going to go progressively the way they want. You have a lot of fours around you right now. 42, 47 is what you have around you. But I would definitely look towards the fours. Okay. That is something that you need to look at. So whatever it is that you decide you're doing and you're starting, you need to get out there, be up front, because it's just going to come literally boom, 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 boom. If you were a public speaker, everybody would sit there, applaud and clap and stand up and, tell you to take a bow. That's the way it's at right now. That's not being sarcastic. That is being the way that it is right now. Okay. Miss St. Hillary, did I get you, my dear? Okay. Somebody's saying hi, Dad. Okay. Chris says hi, Dad. Don't know who Dad is. All right. So, Chris, we're going to read you right now, honey. Gotcha. Okay. And then I did read Brolick. I did read Sheila. Let's take a look and see who's here. Don't forget, guys, to go over to the RNN, okay? Literally, the links are pinned. I got the link pinned over here on the Facebook. Okay, so we're reading. Somebody says, hi, Dad. I want to make sure Dad said, seen the hi. Dad seen the hi. Okay. Who's ever saying good afternoon, dear, you have to you have to go over to the link that's also up there. Hit the link to allow Restream to be able to interact with you, because we cannot see I can't see who it is. I just see, hi, Brenda. How are you? I don't see exactly who it is. You have to approve that. All right, Chris, I'm not sure if I read you, so I'm going to do it again. All right, you have a lot of movement coming along, which is a really good thing, but it seems like you're starting to search for where you belong. Where should I be? Where should I go? Where do I belong? So there's a lot of searching happening for you. So what they want you to do is they want you to maintain that focus, because you do have that movement coming. A lot of movement and energy-wise as well. So continue to maintain the focus of the direction that you're heading into. You are going to find where you belong. You are going to find where you feel is home. And we do that. We have family, we have loved ones, but it's not that. We need to find our tribe. Okay. A lot of us search for our tribe. And that's what this is about. The sense of belonging is, I know I'm supposed to be doing something, but what is it? You keep going forward. You keep that focus. You're going to find it, and it's going to find you all at the same time. Okay. And again, 17, 29, and 32. I have no idea why. No idea why. So if anybody is not, if I don't see any of the comments over here yet, we will get there. All right, let's see who we have. I don't know who the Facebook user is. Oh, is the Facebook new user Nikki? Okay, Kendra, I did get you, honey. And I just got, okay. I've not read who yet, honey. Yeah, I don't know who that blank Facebook is. Nikki, is that you, hon? I Sheila is Dad. Okay. Dad is Sheila. Yeah. See, and this is what I'm seeing. You have to kind of approve. It says Facebook. Hi. It says I'm back. I'm not going to be able to see who it is until you approve the link that's over there. You're welcome. There we go. It was you. Hello, Miss Nikki. Okay, Natasha. Natasha switched over to YouTube for Facebook. If you're on Facebook, you kind of have to approve it for some reason, which is really. Oh, Lois, you're back. Oh, lost you. I don't know where you went there. Okay, here we go. All right, Natasha, did I read you? If not, I'm going to read you now. You guys are funny. You know I'm going to read you. Oh my God. You guys are too funny. Oh my God. All right. So we got Natasha. Then we'll do Haley. And then we'll see who else is on here. I think I didn't get to Lois because she popped out. So we'll get to Natasha first. Ooh. Natasha, somebody's not listening to you. It's like you're trying to pull your hair out of your head. It's like you're trying to explain certain things and somebody isn't grasping the meaning behind what you're saying. And again, I'm not sure if this is work related or not, but you need to maintain that individuality of who you are. This is going to bring more positive things coming towards you financially, as well as financially, as well as emotional. So these are going to be positive things that are coming for you. I see a lot more confidence coming. You have a lot of fours, 47, 42, 43. 45. I have no idea what these numbers mean, but you do have that. There's a lot of confidence around you here as well. But they want you to find that one area around you, that sacred area around you that has that you feel you're at peace. Okay, it could be something simple as you coming home from work and sitting in your reclining chair. Okay, you need to find that area. Okay, and just sit there and relax and enjoy the sacred energy of Han. Kendra. Okay. All right. Let's see. Now we have. Okay, I did Natasha. Now we got Haley Lima, and then I don't know who. Huh? Brandon? Ah, that was you. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do Miss Haley Lima. You're welcome, honey. And then we're gonna do Miss Lois Clark. See, YouTube's fun. YouTube's fun. All right, Miss Haley Lima there. Okay. They're telling you to stick to your guns and be obedient. You really, really need to be obedient right now. I don't see you trapped in any negative situation. It's almost like you had a freeing experience, which is awesome. But stop denying yourself things. Okay. You spend like a lot of time and money doing this for that, that for that, this for that, that for that, tit for tat. You're not doing enough for yourself. Okay. So try to do something. I don't care if it's like doing a pedicure like once a week or once a month. Okay. Something. You need to do something for yourself because it's good to be there for everybody else, but you also need to do stuff for yourself. And what it does, it's kind of like a battery recharge type thing is what there is. Okay. So the hopes and dreams that you've been wishing for, they want you to start wishing for those again. They want you to bring those forward. You got 2s and 7s, 27 as well. Um, so bring those hopes and dreams forward. I know I skip around a lot when I read. So I do see like people, if you like camping, girl, go camping. I mean, if that's your thing, that's my thing. I love going camping. I love sleeping out under the stars. I think it's a beautiful thing. So I need you to do that for me as well. So do that for yourself. Do find something for yourself that's awesome. Okay. So I'm trying to see who I missed. Miss Lois Clark. He's on the phone with you. That's right. Buy that island. I'll be coming over. I know. My son likes the outdoors. The outdoors hates him. All right, here we go. We got. Oh, you are planning a camping trip. That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, Miss Lois Clark, you're next. And there was somebody on the phone with Kendra. I know that. All right. All right, they want you to step back and do work your way into a meditative state. They want you to thank you. What they're showing me is your chakras are kind of like doing this like wavy S, like a snake. Okay, so they need you to level that out. And they're saying in order for you to level that out, they need you to take that step back and do that meditation. Whether it's a guided meditation, whether you're sitting there just listening for your breath or you're sitting outside where there's no noise. If you live in the city, good luck with that. So headphones work wonders for that. You have to play nature sounds when you live in the city. So these are things that they want you to do. They want you to take that step back so you can get that refocus because they're showing me an S, okay? And the S means that some of your chakras are actually off balance is what they're showing me right now. The colors are starting to almost mix, so you need to straighten that line out. And a good way to do that, I still have time. The good way to do that is if you can put your feet flat on the ground. Literally ground yourself, soak up Mother Nature's energy is a good way to do it. If you can't, just imagine that the roots of the trees are at the bottom of your feet stretching out, and then you're stretching the branches up over and keep straightening that line out until you feel like you're getting a straight line. That's going to be something that's going to help you out. You have 2s, 5s, and 4s around you, and they're not giving me an order. I do not have an order for this one. Okay. Somebody was on the phone with a big island. All All right. So that's going to be you. And all right. Kendra, who's on the phone with you, honey? I can't find the comment. Oh, Brendan? Did you say Brendan, honey? Kendra? If I've missed you, please let me know now. Do not forget to go over Brendan. All right. Here we go, Brendan. This is for you. Okay. This is for you. Guys, don't forget to go over to the Rift page. Okay. You guys all know how to find me, but go to the Rift page because that's where all the shows are going to be. All right. All right. You are okay. If your energy is a little bit low right now, you're not grounded. And I know a lot of people say, "Oh my God, if I'm grounded," especially spiritual people that are high levels of spirituality, they always get afraid to ground. But grounding is your energy center. Earth is your energy center. So that's what they're recommending for you right now is grounding. I mean, hug a tree, ground, go outside barefoot. Okay, literally. You need to do something to ground, keep plants in your house, work with potted plants. It's going to help with that energy to build it back up because they're saying that the energy is a little bit depleted. Now, I don't see a new beginning. I don't see playtime. It's time to really keep doing this, keep doing this, keep doing this. Okay. It's time to put the pedal to the metal, so to speak. If you're a driver, you know what that means, pedal to the metal. It's time to go straight forward. Keep going. Okay. I was lonely, so I came over. So Cheryl was lonely. Yeah, as you run so many pages, it's a really cool thing. So they want you to take that step back and start grounding yourself because things are just gonna start like okay, you need that grounding energy. And that's why I have plants in my house so I can work with them, stick my hands in them, check the soil. But I'm outside on a daily basis. I try to take my shoes off, and my man does too. He takes his shoes off every chance we get to go outside, step on the grass, and absorb that loveliness of the earth and get that lovely energy right now. So take that step back, and that's going to help you because they're saying that you're feeling tired. Do you understand that? All right, who else is on here that I have not read? We got 921. Don't forget, guys, there are links that are posted. I want everybody to go over. The only time you'll see me on YouTube is if I'm doing something that is not on the Rift Nation network. If I want to do some readings or I want to do some other things, they'll be on my other pages. But please, 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 Jimmy Johnson, requesting a reader. Oh, you got it. Okay, so we got Jimmy Johnson, and then we have Miss Nikki. Okay, Jimmy Johnson over on YouTube. You're up, and then we have Miss Nikki after that. Ooh. Okay. All right, hon. Let's see. Okay, there's a guy around you that's not very honest, Jimmy. I'm not sure if this is a coworker, a family member, or what, but this individual doesn't have any focus. They seem to kind of bounce from thing to thing, almost like I guess the opposite of easy. Not yeah. So there's somebody around you. They lose focus all the time. Who is that? They don't have their energy, their gumption. It's like they're going through a severe low right now. And now they're saying now is not the time for you to take risks on anything. Do not take a risk, okay? So there's someone around you almost like they can't seem to stay focused on one thing at a time. All right. They don't want you to take a risk if it's someone new. But if it's an individual you've been around for a long period of time, you need to understand what's happening in order to be able to relate and help. I know that makes no sense. But if it's somebody new, they're recommending that you do not go next to this individual. But if it's somebody that you've been around, they want you to deeply understand what's happening, what they're going through. Okay. In order for you to understand it, that's actually going to help. Oh, you're welcome, hon. You get back to work. So hopefully that does help you out. Do you understand that? Good. Good. All right, now we got Miss Nikki, who, by the way, Miss Nikki is on next Tuesday. Yay. She is on the third. Yes, it's a male. The third Tuesday of every month on a Raven Swans block. So this is awesomeness. So, and we get giggles. All right, Miss Nikki. See if we can focus in on what's going on. Oof. All right. Okay. Okay. Nikki, you have to stick to your guns and be very obedient with the way that you've been doing things. Continue to do them the way that you have been doing them. Okay? That's going to bring the lightheartedness towards you. That's going to bring things a little bit easier to stay obedient. Okay? That number is actually 48. They're also saying it's okay for you to actually hope and dream. So let's see if we can figure out what's going on. They want you to take a step back and meditate. Always work. Be yourself. They're saying individuality. Don't deny yourself anything. I'm not. See, if there's something negative around you right now, I don't see it staying at all. I see negativity leaving. It can't get a grip. Whether it's a person or energy wise, they can't get a grip. You have a lot of positive numbers, a lot of threes, a lot of twos. Yeah, you need to do you. You need to do what's best for you. And I don't see anybody negative. Oh, okay, go charge your phone, honey. Thank you for tuning in. So I don't see anything negative around you right now. Or at least if there is, I don't think anything staying. They're talking a lot about you not denying yourself and being obedient with the way that you've been doing things. I think this would take something probably a little bit deeper here. Deeper, 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 deeper. Yeah. Fire energy is a little off, but your earth is very grounded, which is good. Something about working with the cycles of the moon are going to help. If you're having an energy issue, that's the time to do it. But because I do see things starting to flow correctly. And messages will be coming in, quite a few messages. So yeah, definitely jot those down. Jot those down, honey. All right. Do you understand that? Do we understand that? Well, this is the first official week of the reopening of what once was the Rift Radio Network, and now we are Rift Nation Network. So, for those of you that are actually over on my YouTube, okay, you're welcome, honey. For those that are over on my YouTube, I want you to go to the links that I have pinned. So, if you're on the YouTube page, please go over to the Rift page. I have pinned the link, but I'm going to post it here. And again, for those that are actually on YouTube, for those that are over on Facebook, it's the Rift Nation Network. I want you to like, subscribe, follow, go over to that one as well. And my shows will be on that. The links for Twitch, YouTube, everything else. I'm going to figure out a way to get those up. The website is almost complete, so I will get those up as well. And again, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, and hopefully you did enjoy the messages at the start of the show. A little bit more understanding about Odin and what he went through on his journey to get the knowledge for the runes. And I love you guys, and I will see you next week. or I will see you actually tomorrow doing some YouTube. But right now, I need to take care of my poopy puppy because my poopy puppy needs me. He loves me. Actually, I just got to check on him, the poor thing. Peace out. All right, good night, guys. I gotta get an ending. We need an ending rather than just saying good night and shutting it off. I can't do it.